Hello everybody and welcome back to another unboxing already. I know, it's been like a little over a week. But hey, that's what happens when I get a summer job. This one's pretty exciting, it's pretty big as well. I got quite a few cubes in here. And I guess we can start out with new blindfold because my old one, where is it? Ah, there it is. My old one, the elastic is very broken and it's not working. And so I definitely needed this before Silver Spring, and I figured why not just get a cool color. So, not much more to it than, you know, it's a blindfold. But very happy to get it, and we'll be practicing that later today. Let's get started with these cubes. So first up we have the Little Magic Pyraminx. This is just the standard version, but I will be doing a lot of setting up for this thing, and that's not a good sign already, but I found a video or two on how to set it up to be the best Pyraminx on the market, so we'll be doing that. And if all goes well, I will be using it at Silver Spring. There we go. Ooh, out of the box it's actually pretty good. It's very quiet. I guess I'd say dry, but it's also not lubricated or anything, so that makes sense. The magnets are very nice, and it's very fast. At least with sedges and hedges. It's definitely got some breaking in to do. It's very good though. Very excited to actually start solving on this because prior to this, my main has been the, this thing. Shang Mr. M, which is Cubicle Labs version, which is very good except that the hinges on this tip have snapped off and now only one remains, and almost every solve it'll just pop off when I'm trying to solve it, so I really needed this, and I'm really glad that it feels this good. So that's number one. And the rest are non-WCA, but they're actually pretty fun, so got four. A couple of these I've just been meaning to pick up ever since they came out, like the Redi cube. I haven't gotten a Redi cube, and I've used one and solved one before, but I've never owned one. So this is nice to have in the collection. These solves are super fun. Actually very excited to have one, finally. Maybe I'll get speed solve it. Yeah, this should be pretty entertaining. At the end of the video, I'll have an example solve of all these and an average of 5 on this. So I will be doing a solve, but as long as I can remember how. Should be pretty easy since it's just swaps. Next up is the Leaf Fun Twisty 3x3. So I got this because it looks very strange but really cool. There are a couple of these, but I just got the Leaf Fun one because it was the cheapest, so it was like $6. It's frosted for some reason, and it's very hard to hold, but it's actually not bad. Let's try a checkerboard on it. What the heck? Is that seriously the checkerboard? No, I'm one turn off. Wait, am I? No, I'm not. That's checkerboard. What the heck? I don't know what to feel about that. There was also a Twisty Cube, so I might pick that up as well next time. This is very nice to have, and I will be solving this, and I will not enjoy it because I have to orient centers and edges, which is going to be weird. Next up is, I believe this is called a Pandora Cube. I could be wrong, or is it Pandora Cube? It's this cube. This is what it is. I don't know the name of it. This turns like that, and the sticker already fell off, which is not a good sign. Okay, there we go. If it doesn't stick, then I'll freaking glue it down. I don't care. So that's not a good sign. I guess I'll just make sure that all these are pressed down. But, I mean, it is very cool looking. It literally looks like a cube and a 3x3 combined. It doesn't turn like a cube, but I bet checkerboard actually looks really cool on this. Pretty sure this just solves like a 3x3, but yeah, that looks really cool. Very happy to pick this up, and it didn't cost much, so maybe that's why the sticker wasn't on. But yeah, very fun to have. Very happy with all these cubes so far, and I'm sure I'll be happy with this one too. This one's called the Fluffy Cube, and I wasn't sure if I was going to buy this or not, but I did. Oh my gosh, this thing is fast. Are you kidding me? That's so fast. That's ridiculous. It's so fast. It catches because, you know, it looks like this, but anyway, yeah, it's called the Fluffy Cube. It's just like a frosted texture. It's a Warrior W, I think, or it's comparable to a Warrior W. It's a very funky cube. It's surprisingly fast, and it actually feels really nice to turn. Very smooth. As long as you don't catch, it's actually really nice to solve on. That was the last one. But yeah, on to the solves. Also, this is the first video I've recorded with my phone. Let me know what your opinions are on it in the comments, and if I should just continue to use this over my old camera. So after setting up the Yushin Little Magic Pyraminx M, I can conclude that it is a very, 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 very good Pyraminx. I have not tried the GAN Pyraminx in comparison, so I can't say definitively that it is at the top of the market, but I will say that I did set it up wrong. Most setup tutorials called for Mystic or some other fast but still smooth lube, so it's not like DNM37. I ended up using Silk, which was a bit too slow of a lubricant. The tips feel fine and everything, but the pieces I need to add DNM37 just to loosen it up, or maybe even Lubrical Speedy or Lubrical 1. Other than that, it is a very good Pyraminx, and I'm very glad I was able to get my hands on it. I've been able to drop my times consistently below 5, which they had been for the longest time, and then I stopped practicing. But now that I've started practicing again, I've been getting a lot of sub 4 averages and low 4 averages, and I think I'll do well at Silver Spring. The Redi cube is one of the most fun cubes I have bought in a while. It is a joy to solve on, and it is really fun to speed solve on as well. I have been doing a lot of solves since I've gotten it, and I have well over 300 times solves on it. I've gotten sub 15 pretty consistently at this point. On screen is a 13.29 personal best single, because this was recorded quite a while ago, and I'm sorry for the delay on the video, but I was in Boston over the weekend, and this week I've been hammered with work and college application work as well. The Fluffy Cube is very fast, surprisingly, and it feels like it can be down solved to around like 10 or 11 seconds on a really good solve. But it's not really for speed solving. It actually does look really nice on the shelf, and it's fun to just pick up and play around with for a little while. It doesn't cost much, and I'd recommend it to any cube collector out there. Next up is the Pandora cube. This cube was not well stickered, and that one sticker still falls off whenever I pick it up to mess around with it. But regardless, it is a really, really cool looking cube, and I'm surprised at how easy it is to recognize on it, to find where all the pieces are for F2L and cross and everything. It's nothing special, but it didn't cost much, and I'm very happy I picked it up. The last one is the Lifan Twisty 3x3, and this is a very, very unique cube in that the solve is actually different. You have to orient centers and even fix edges at the end of F2L. Regardless, it is pretty fun to solve on, and it's even cooler on the shelf. I can't wait to show some of my non-cuber friends it and just blow their minds with it, because it is very, very surreal to the outside eye. But yeah, that's about it for this unboxing. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm really happy with all of these puzzles, and I cannot wait to compete in Silver Spring. That's coming up tomorrow, actually. I have decided that I will be recording my solves, but I will not be vlogging at Silver Spring. But I will upload any times that I am proud of, and pretty much anything that's a PR. So I'm very excited for that, and I will see you all soon.